Hello, aunties. As promised, here's your picture of us on the couch. Sorry I haven't updated in a while. As you can tell from looking at me, I look fantastic. It's been a very, very crazy week. We had lots and lots of doctor's appointments. We have a visiting nurse coming in. We have early intervention coming in to, check her out for physical therapy and her motor skills and, making sure she's hitting her milestones and everything. We did come home on oxygen and an apnea monitor, which is under her clothes. It's like this band that goes around her with two electrodes that will beep if her heart rate goes below 70 or above 250, or if she stops breathing. And you can see she doesn't like to keep her prongs in her nose. So she's doing pretty good. Mommy's a little tired with all of the medications I have to keep giving her, all of her breathing treatments and things like that, which she doesn't like, so she screams through the whole thing. It's been a little bit crazy. Obviously, Daddy works all the time, so my fake mom took off Wednesday and Friday so she could go with me to appointments so that I could get used to getting Giada in and out of the car with all of her equipment. So that was quite a feat getting her to the appointments on time. The first one we were 15 minutes late for. Plus it was, a snowstorm the day we came home, and, the next day was her appointments and the roads were really bad. So that was pretty fantastic. She's doing pretty well other than that though. I was sick and tired of the puking, and, it was pretty much after every bottle, and she actually lost weight after she came home. So I ended up switching her to soy, which seems to be working very well. I had her on 24 calorie at first because I didn't know how to mix it to 27. And she did great on the 24, and then I did find the recipe to mix it to the 27, and she puked up all her bottles. So apparently it was a little too concentrated for her. So back to the 24 we went, and she's eating like a champ again. She gained 2 ounces over the weekend, so that's fantastic. Her visiting nurse came today. And we have the pediatrician again in the morning, and then the pulmonologist is gonna adjust some of her medications, I'm quite sure. And she's awake a lot. The other night she kept Mommy and Daddy up all night long, just screaming and, whatever. But she seems to be very, very happy here at home. So, and we finally got into a routine, which was very difficult to get into at first, but now we're definitely into a routine. And she's doing great. We had her newborn pictures taken at the hospital before she came home, and they came out beautiful, and she was cooing during the whole thing. It was hysterical, and it was absolutely adorable. She cooed for the early intervention lady today. We were talking about her, and all of a sudden she goes, "Woo!" It was really, really cute. And so she goes, "Well, obviously she's cooing." I said, "Yep." So as you can see behind me, that little Nemo-ish looking thing is her, that's her nebulizer. It's cute. It's got a long cord, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. And there's a little mask that goes over her face. Let's see if I can get that off the table. And we're gonna knock my keys off the table. Okay, so here's her little mask. It goes right over her nose and her mouth. And these, they actually take longer at home than they do at the hospital because they hook them up right to pure oxygen at the hospital, and here it's just off this like little compressor thing. So it takes like a half an hour to do her breathing treatments, and we have to do those twice a day. So she's still on her steroids. She takes those twice a day. She's got multivitamins. She's got her reflux medicine. So pretty much like every bottle, she's getting some kind of something. And then let's see. We've got her little bassinet over here. There's her bassinet. And the big old green thing, that's her oxygen tank. It did come with a long enough cord that, an extension cord, so I can get into my kitchen, I can give her a bath in the sink, all that kind of stuff. She still loves her bath time. Let's see what else. Oh, Auntie April got her the same kind of swing they had in the hospital. The little Mama Roo thingy. So, that's been fantastic. She loves that thing. And there's an app for your phone. So if any of you all have one of those things, you can put an app on your phone. So if I'm in the kitchen cleaning and she starts fussing, I can just make sure my phone's next to me and I can click for one of the different swings and there she goes. And then she calms right down. She's not a real big fan of sleeping in the bassinet, so you have to let her fall asleep on you and then stick her in there. Otherwise, she's going to scream bloody murder. So that's super fun. And I started, like, I just let her wake up overnight. They wanted me to wake her up every 3 to 4 hours to eat. And I'm just letting her wake up on her own. But she does wake up at 4 hours. But it's funny because she eats, like, say she eats a bottle at 9:30. She'll eat again at 11, another whole bottle for some reason. And then she'll sleep for, like, 4 or 5 hours, for 4 hours. So that's pretty nice that she actually gets some good sleep at night, other than the one night she kept us up. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? I think that's pretty much it for right now, other than running back and forth with doctors and all that kind of stuff. I did go over to my mom's Friday night because my dad dropped her off because he had to go pick up my nephews from school. So I brought my mom home, and my grandparents live there, so Grandma got to hold her for a good long time the other night, and Jetta just passed out. So that's pretty much it. Still running back and forth to doctors. We have 2 more appointments tomorrow, and then I think we might be done with all of her discharge appointments, and we'll have to see what they say there, if she has to go back for another weight check or not. But considering that I switched her to the soy formula, she's gaining weight, I don't think we'll have to go back to the pediatrician. So she is now 5 pounds, 9 3/4 ounces. So newborn stuff still doesn't fit her yet, and she's over 4.5 months old now. So hopefully we'll continue in that direction. She has kept Mommy so busy. Mommy has taken 2 showers since Tuesday. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready for another one here. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry for, taking so long to update. But needless to say, I mean, life with a baby is crazy enough as it is. But add in all this equipment and all the doctor's appointments and all the, the treatments and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I feel bad because I feel like I'm always waking her up for something and I don't have enough time to do anything. I just finally got my house cleaned like an hour ago. Yeah, my poor mother, my fake mom, came in and looked in my living room, and it looked like a bomb went off because there was just equipment everywhere. And I've got the whole ledge in my living room with all her medications and her diapers and her wipes and tubing and all kinds of stuff is up there. So it's going to be a little crazy, going forward, but that's okay. All that matters is she's happy and she's healthy and she's home. And the visiting nurse came today to weigh her and said, and, took her blood pressure and listened to her, and her blood pressure's great. And she said she sounds clear and equal, which is absolutely fantastic. So hopefully tomorrow when we go to the pulmonologist, we'll get the same thing, and maybe he'll change something, whether it's how much oxygen she's on or her steroids or her breathing treatments or something along those lines. So I'll update again in a couple days after we get through all the appointments in the next few days, and then hopefully, actually just tomorrow, so maybe I'll update Wednesday, and then hopefully from there I can become a regular member of Baby Center again, because hopefully I'll have a little bit of time here and there. So I will talk to you all later. Giada says bye. Say bye, Giada. Bye. Say, ready? Say, I love you. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, aunties. Love you. Bye, guys.